Good morning, students. Students, in my last video, I just told you a brief summary of the first chapter from Hornbill, that is the portrait of lady. Today, we will going to start with line-to-line explanation of this first chapter, which is written by Khushwant Singh. So here we go with the chapter. My grandmother, like everybody's grandmother, was an old woman. Here Khushwant Singh is telling to everyone, like everybody's grandmother, my grandmother was an old woman. She was very old lady. She had been old and wrinkled for the 20 years that I known her. And here Khushwant Singh is saying that from past 20 years, I know like her. Right now I am knowing her, and for the past 20 years she remained like this, as she was having wrinkle means fine lines which run from one place to an another place, means on your face. So he's saying that she had been old and she was also having wrinkle for the 20 years that I known her. From the past 20 years she was like this only. People said that she had once been young and pretty and had even had a husband. And at that time, people in village, they used to tell Khushwant Singh that in her earlier days, I mean grandmother, they used to tell about grandmother, that your grandmother in her earlier days, she was very young and pretty and even had a husband. But that was hard to believe. And when they tell to Khushwant Singh, so it become very hard for Khushwant Singh to believe this, that his grandmother was young and pretty. Why it is very hard to to think Khushwant Singh that she was very good, she was very pretty, she was very young, because Khushwant Singh is having a different picture of grandmother. And when people says that she had once husband, then it became very hard to believe for them. Right, students? My grandfather's portrait hung above the mantelpiece in the drawing room. And here, Khushwant Singh is telling to everyone that my grandfather's portrait picture was hung above the mantelpiece. Students, mantelpiece is the place, like many peoples in the winter season in their home, they just make a fireplace, right? And above it there is one area which is called actually a mantelpiece. So where the mantelpiece was there, in his home, right, there actually hangs the picture of his grandfather. Clear, students? So, my grandfather's portrait hung above the mantelpiece in the drawing room. He wore a big turban and loose fitting clothes. Now, Khushwant Singh is giving the description of his grandfather, that his grandfather used to wear a big turban. Big turban is pagdi basically. It's a headdress, right? Turban and loose fitting clothes, and he always used to wear loose fitting clothes. His long white beard covered the best part of his chest, and like Punjabis as sardars basically, so they are having long beard, so his beard was long and beard was white, and it was covered, and it's actually covered the whole part of his chest, so his front part was totally covered with beard. And he looked at least 100 years old. And by seeing the portrait of my grandfather, Khushwant Singh is saying that he looked actually that he is 100 years old. He did not look the sort of person who have a wife or children. And by seeing the picture, I could recognize that he is not that person who actually having a wife or a children. Means he was so old, as if he looked that he is having lot and lot of grandchildren. So here Khushwant Singh is saying He did not look like the sort of person who would have a wife or children. It doesn't seem like he is having a wife or a children. He looks as if he could only have, and by seeing the picture it looks like he is having lot and lot of grandchildren. As for my grandmother being young and pretty, and now Khushwant Singh is saying that my grandmother was very young, and my grandfather, I mean, by seeing the picture, he is very old. So it is very difficult for Khushwant Singh to believe. The thought was almost revolting. As you can see, it's written in the bold line. This is the expression. The thought was almost revolting. So, students, in this expression, it means that it was very hard for the author to believe that once his grandmother was young, pretty, and beautiful, she had been same for the last 20 years. The author had seen her, right? So here the author is saying that for the last 20 years she was same. So he assumed that he had been same all her life. So here Khushwant Singh is assuming that she had been same for her whole life. She once told us of the game she used to play as a child. So here Khushwant Singh is saying that when we were together, when we sit together, when we talk together, so she always used to tell me all the games which she used to play in her childhood days. That seems quite absurd and undignified on her part. And now Khushwant Singh is saying that by listening her stories, it seems that it's quite absurd. Absurd means that is illogical, which is not having any logic, right? So absurd here means illogical. And undignified, you can say that, suppose like any person is trying to make you a fool and you understood it, so from inside there is a feeling of disrespect for that person, so it's basically known as undignified on her part. And we treat it like the fables of prophet she used to tell us. And here Khushwant Singh is telling that when she used to tell these stories, so I always used to treat like the fables is the moral stories which is actually unreal, but it teaches us some moral. Of the prophet she used to tell her. Prophet are the saints who actually teaches the moral stories. So I also used to treat all the stories like this. Treated it like how he treated it. He treated it like the fables of prophet she used to tell us. Students, coming to the next paragraph. Now, there is a brief description of the physical appearance of grandmother, which in this paragraph Khushwant Singh explained. So, here in this paragraph, he is saying she had always been short and fat and slightly bent. So, he's saying that like she was short in height, she was bit bulky, she was fat and slightly bent. Bent means just because of her old age, the body used to bend forward, right? So here he is saying that she had always been short and fat and slightly bent. Her face was crisscross of wrinkles running from everywhere to everywhere. And now he's saying that her face, I mean, she was so old that she was having crisscross of wrinkles. Lot and lot of wrinkles was there on her face, which was running from one part to the other part, right? From everywhere to everywhere on the face. No, we were certain she had always been as we had known her. And now Khushwant Singh is saying that from the past 20 years, I'm seeing this lady like this. She was earlier, right? Old, so terribly old that she could not have grown older and had stayed at the same age for 20 years. And now Khushwant Singh is saying that she was so old. Actually, this was the peak of the old, है ना, which he saw. So he's saying that so old that she could not have grown older, means this is actually the peak of her old, and had stayed at the same age for 20 years. Khushwant Singh, author, is saying that for the 20 years she remains like same. She could never have been pretty, but she was always beautiful. This is a very good line, students. Just you can note it down. She could never have been pretty. Here Khushwant Singh is saying that I will not going to say that my grandmother is actually pretty, means she's pretty from external, right? But she was always beautiful, but from inside she was very, very beautiful. So here he's saying that his grandmother was actually beautiful from inside. She was very beautiful from internally. She hopped about the house in spotless white, with one hand resting on her waist to balance her stoop, and the other telling the beads of her rosary. So, students, he's saying that my grandmother, how she walked, she hauled about the house. Hauled means a very awkward way of walking. Just because of her old age, she used to halt about the house, and she wore spotless white sari. Just because her husband was no more, so that is why she used to wear pure white sari. Spotless white, with one hand resting on her waist, and one hand was always there on her waist just to balance her stoop, right? Just to balance her back, and other telling the beads of the rosary, and the other hand she was having that beads is basically, it's made of wood and it is used for chanting, right? Old people always have that rosary, that beads, it's in Hindi it's called mala, right? And she was having that beads on her hand, and she used for chanting. Beads of her rosary. Her silver locks were scattered untidily over her pale, puckered face, and her lips constantly move in inaudible prayer. So Khushwant Singh is giving a description of her grandmother, that she was having silver locks. Silver locks means white hair, which was scattered untidily, right? Scattered untidily means which is not tied up properly. That is why it was all over her face. It was all over her pale face. Pale because of sickness, because of her old age. Puckle face. Puckle face. Puckle means here it's wrinkle. And her lips constantly move in inaudible prayer, and she used to always do the prayers. I mean, in an inaudible when you are not able to listen. Yes, she was beautiful. And now Khushwant Singh is saying that yes, my grandmother, she was very beautiful lady from inside. She was like the winter landscape in the mountain. So here Khushwant Singh is actually comparing grandmother to the winter landscape in the mountain. Means he was so much attached. He was so much attached with grandmother that he is actually comparing her grandmother with landscape in the mountain, an expanse of pure white scenery, breathing peace and contentment. So students, this line basically means that the grandmother was always dressed in spotless white. Why actually he's saying that she is an expanse of pure white scenery, right? Because she always used to wear white dress. She is having white hairs. Her white locks means white locks is white hairs, and that actually spread untidily over her pale and wrinkled face. She looked like an expanse of pure white scenery, just because the stretch of snow over the mountain which is equal to white and peaceful. So here white locks means white hairs and white dress made her look like winter landscape. So all white. So white is an indication of winter landscape in the mountain. That is why he is actually comparing her grandmother to an expanse of pure white scenery, breathing peace and contentment. So students, just mark up till peace and contentment. Next, there will be a quick recap of the first and second paragraph. I will just going to explain you in the short. So students, in the first paragraph, in this story, the portrait of lady, which was written by Khushwant Singh, he has given an account of his grandmother, and he's saying that my grandmother was very old. Her face was actually wrinkled, her hair was white, and he's saying that it was very hard for me to believe that she had been young and pretty. Now, next, he's saying that his grandfather picture was hung above the mantelpiece in the drawing room, and by seeing the picture, I can tell that he wore a big turban. His clothes were loose, and he looked at least 100 years old. And it was very hard to believe that he had once wife or children, right? So in the first paragraph, he is actually telling about the lady grandmother and his grand. Students, in the next paragraph, Khushwant Singh is telling the brief description, physical description of his grandmother. He's saying that his grandmother was short lady. She was fat and slightly bent just because of her old age. She couldn't walk straight as she hopped about the house. She always used to keep one hand on her waist, and why she used to do, just because to balance her stool, and on the other hand she held a rosary by which she used to do chanting. She was always telling the beads, she was always having the beads of rosary in her hand, and her lips constantly move in prayers. Then Khushwant Singh tells that she used to wear white clothes, her white hairs, which was scattered over her pale face, and she looked like a snowy mountain in winter. Right? Why he was saying? Because this is actually the picture of peace and contentment. Clear, students? So he's saying that she was very old. Perhaps she could not have looked older, because for the same 20 years I'm seeing her like this. So I hope, students, you understood the first and the second paragraph of this story, The Portrait of a Lady.